Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer, and today is February 22nd, 22. That is the twos for the month, as in Tuesday. And February is the second month of the year in 2022. We're here in Elwood to watch the Nemaha Central Lady Thunder get set to take on the Riverside Lady Cyclones. Nemaha Central sitting at 14-5 on the season overall. They are 10-3 in league play. Riverside is 9-10 overall with 4-9 in league play. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Bill Osterhaus on the camera. Caleb Ridenauer with the production work. Breezy, cold day here coming over after having a beautiful day yesterday, early, and then it just kind of went the wrong direction from there all the way over to today. So I don't know if it's going to stay this way the rest of the week or what, but ready for spring to get here. It's just going to be around the corner before you know it. This is the final regular season game of the year, and Sub-State will start next week. The Lady Thunder will have a home game along with the boys. They'll both have home games to start the season. And then they will, for the wins those nights, if they win, they'll get ahead to Silver Lake for the Sub-State. Here we go with starting lineups.
For the Thunder, number 3, Mackenzie Henry. For the Cyclones, number 4, Tanaya Ewing. For the Thunder, number 5, Taryn Ganstrom. For the Cyclones, number 12, Zoe Hayes. For the Thunder, number 12, Ella Larkin. For the Cyclones, number 13, Megan O'Grady. For the Thunder, number 15, Addie Holthouse. For the Cyclones, number 23, Lily Jewell. And for the Thunder, number 22, Cassidy Rethman. And for the Cyclones, number 44, Morgan Miller. The coaches for tonight. For the Thunder, head coach Haddon Hilton, Curtis Tackenhorst, and Michael Blatchett. For the Cyclones, head coach Tim Stillman, assistant Jamie LaRue. At this time, please stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart as we honor America as we play the national anthem.
Well, there you have it, the starting lineups. We'll get this game underway in just a moment. Again, the final game of regular season play. Nemaha Central Lady Thunder currently tied with Hiawatha for the number 1 spot in the league, the Big 7. Lady Thunder took a tough loss there just last Friday to Holton on the Holton home court, a score of 34 for Holton, 30 to Nemaha Central. Lady Thunder struggling there in that game and giving up sole possession of first place, allowing Hiawatha to tie them up. Here we go with the tip. Nemaha Central has control of the ball to start the game. Larkin down low to Holthouse, turnaround jumpers, good, and the Lady Thunder are on the board first with a deuce from Holthouse. The Thunder jump straight into the press. Ball's thrown up the floor. It's going to go, nope. Thought it might go out of bounds, but Rethman grabs it. She'll send it over to Ganstrom. Up the floor, they find Larkin. Now again, down low to the post. Holthouse right back to the same spot on the shot. On the floor with the shot, and it's good again. 4-2. Thunder jump out 4-0. Less than half a minute into the game. Ball's in the middle of the floor and swatted away. Larkin with it. Over to Ganstrom. She'll drive. Pulls up for that jumper. It's going to miss. Larkin with the rebound. Down low. Lost it. Gets it back. Going to kick it out. The Thunder will set up their offense. Senior night here for Riverside. As their final regular season home game as well. Henry over to Holthouse. Rethman will hand off to Ganstrom. She'll go all the way to the glass for the layup. No foul call, and it's going to go out of bounds off Nemaha Central. Lady Cyclones will have the possession. Tanaya Ewing with the ball. Now back to O'Grady. Megan O'Grady across half court. Picks up her dribble, gets it off to Ewing. Now over to Jewell. Lily Jewell into the middle, stripped away. They were looking for Megan O'Grady in the middle, and it's taken away by Holthouse. Holthouse to Ganstrom. Now high to Larkin. Over to Henry. She'll set up for a three, and it's good. Mackenzie Henry drops in a three, and it's 7-0 Nemaha Central. Ahead to O'Grady. Down low post. Miller up with a shot, and it's good. Morgan Miller gets the first deuce in the game for Riverside. And Riverside will come with a press. Cross half court. Larkin all the way to the glass. Dumps it off into the middle. Larkin is go up with a shot, but she dumps it down to Holthouse, who goes up for two and is fouled. First foul of the game charged to Riverside. Number 12, Zoe Hayes. First personal. Holthouse shooting two. First one is good. Second free throw from Holthouse. Perfect. Lady Thunder looking good here from the right out of the gate. Tip ball taken away. Back to Ganstrom. Ahead to Holthouse. Layup and in for two. Holthouse with 8 points already in less than 3 minutes into the game. Tanaya Ewing kicks out. Back to Ewing. Comes up underneath. Kicks out. She'll try the shot from the corner for threes. Misses. Rebound Larkin. That was Lily Jewell with the shot. Henry. Hands off to Ganstrom. And defense. And Ganstrom loses her defender. Goes to the glass for the layup. (13-2) Nemaha Central. Under 5 to go here first quarter. Ganstrom with another steal. Up with a shot. She get the count. She was fouled. Well, they count the shot. Oh, they're going to call travel. No foul call. There's a travel call. Rethman comes out. Honeyman checks in. Several players come out for Riverside. Bad pass stolen away. Henry to Holthouse. She'll try a three. Top the key. That one's too strong. Rebound goes to Riverside. Abby O'Grady got the rebound. Cross half court. Haley Studer into the corner. Seniors, I believe, got the start for Riverside. There is a foul against Holthouse, I believe. Addie Holthouse picks up her first personal, first team. Studer to inbound. They get it into O'Grady, now into the middle. Back out. Studer again, finds Weischer. Skip pass across to the wing. Driving in, kicks off to Ewing. Nearly picked off by Ganstrom, but it goes out of bounds. 4:14 first quarter, 13-2. Nemaha Central. Studer to inbound. They get it into Weischer. That was taken away by Larkin. Back to Henry. Ahead to Ganstrom. Now trying to get it to Holthouse. Back out. Ganstrom will drive. Kicks off. Looking over the wing. And out of bounds. Trying to find Honeyman over on the far wing. We have a timeout called by head coach Tim Stillman for Riverside. With 4:02 to go first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
13-2, Riverside with the ball on the Thunder turnover. Thunder continue with the press. Studer finds Hayes. Now up the floor. They find number 2 open. Shot it blocked by Larkin. Abby O'Grady going up the shot, had it blocked. Honeyman tracking down the ball and is tied up. They're going to call a jump ball, and possession arrow goes to Riverside. Hayes into the middle, finds O'Grady. Abby O'Grady, cross half court. Throws the ball off the foot of Honeyman. And we're going to have another jump ball. And Nemaha Central will get this one. Into Ganstrom, now to Honeyman. Henry, open, top the key, shot up for 3. That one's going to miss. Rebound goes to Haley Studer. Studer up the floor, finds O'Grady. Abby O'Grady down to the baseline. Tanaya Ewing kicks it out. Finds Zoe Hayes, now high to Studer. Studer back to Weischer. Weischer in the lane, up with a shot. It's going to miss. Tipped out. Saved in, right to Weischer. Weischer again in the lane. Kicks out, now it's taken away by Mackenzie Henry. Under 3 to go first quarter. Larkin, Honeyman. Back to Larkin, now to Henry. Henry, bad pass into the middle. Weischer taking it away. And then Weischer loses it out of bounds. Holthouse was standing at the top of the post there. The high post looked like he was going to pass the ball to her, but she turned her head away and wasn't expecting it. Weischer took a hand on it and took it the length of the floor. That ball knocked out by Studer. Henry to inbound, 2:26 on the clock. They get it into Honeyman. Now to Ganstrom. Larkin. Handoff. Give him to Holthouse, handoff to Ganstrom. Now back to Larkin. Ganstrom. Holthouse, Larkin. Down the lane, up with a shot, misses. Honeyman with the rebound on the backside, flips a shot up, misses. Larkin rebound, put back, missed. And Weischer had it, lost it. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central. Callie Honeyman will pick up her first personal, second team. Hayes to inbound. They get it into Megan O'Grady. Up the floor, poked out from behind. Holthouse couldn't quite save it before it got out of bounds in the corner there. The inbound to Weischer. Up with a shot on the inbound, missed. Rebound, Reagan Garrity fresh into the game. Ganstrom, Henry over to Garrity. Now to Honeyman. Henry. Over to Ganstrom. Holthouse cutting to the glass. They hit her and she lays it in for 2. 10 points for Addie Holthouse first quarter. Hayes saving it from the backcourt over to Studer. Coming up on a minute to go here in the first. The pass off to O'Grady and lost it. What's the call there? They call him double dribble. They're talking to the other official. I don't think they both were anywhere looking. My view was the Riverside Cyclone reached in and held the ball on her. It should be, if anything, be a jump ball, but it would still be Riverside's in that instant. Anaya Ewing to the corner. Studer down underneath. Tried to pass it across to Hayes in the corner, and Henry deflecting it out of bounds. 50.9 on the clock, and Larkin will head back in. Holthouse will come out. And there will be a turnover into the backcourt. Nemaha Central, they'll inbound on the far end of the court, where they try to throw it in from. Ganstrom, cross half court. Trying to kick to the corner for Honeyman. She drew some defenders as she got closer to the hoop. Deflected out of bounds by Riverside. Henry to inbound. Finding Larkin into the lane. Gonna kick it back out. Now to Ganstrom. Larkin near side. Ganstrom will drive. Down low, looking for Garrity. Loose on the floor, picked up by Weischer. Hayes, the Studer, into the corner. Ewing will drive, kicks out to Hayes, tipped by Henry, but Hayes tracks it down. Now over to Studer. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shot up for 3, short. O'Grady on the backside, blocked by Mackenzie Henry. That's the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central leading 15-2 on the Lady Cyclones. We'll be back in the neck for the second 8.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Recognize some sponsors for our station. We have S&S Automotive, United Bank and Trust, Life Care Center of Seneca, Elk State Bank, and Sailor Insurance. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us and helping us bring programming to the community. Sub-state starts on Monday and Tuesday. I can't remember who plays first, if it's boys or the girls. I want to think the girls play first on Monday, then the boys on Tuesday. And then I think, if I remember right, because I think the boys play on Friday, which would mean the boys would play on Tuesday. So Second half underway. Riverside with the ball. Ewing. Over to O'Grady, down to the middle of Weischer. Down to the baseline, working against Garrity. Up with a shot, missed, tipped out. Maddie Lorcher getting to the ball first, and over to Ganstrom. Ganstrom, cross half court. Now to the corner. Larkin looking to drive baseline, kicks out. Lorcher for a three in a corner, missed. Ewing with the rebound. Ewing up the floor, finds Weischer on the post. Trying to spin back in, turnaround jumper for Weischer, in and out, missed. Rebound, Garrity. Ganstrom up the floor, finds Larkin. Garrity, Lorcher. Ganstrom. Under 7 to go. Second quarter. Holthouse. Ganstrom now down low, looking for Lorcher. And taken away. Ewing pushing up the floor, finds Weischer. Comes back for the shot, good for two for Taylor Weischer. Her first field goal of the game. Find Larkin here in the near side, now over to Holthouse, middle of the floor. Lorcher to Ganstrom, brings it to Larkin near side, down to low post. Oh, overthrew Lorcher, she was open. And out of bounds. Into the middle, Studer, cross half court. Are they going to call an over and back call? Or was it out of bounds? Over and back. Almost think that might have been I think she might have got herself a cross in time, I thought, but. Thunder with the ball. Ganstrom to the near side here. Now they find Garrity, corner of the free throw line. She'll go down the lane. Has to turn back and out to Ganstrom. Larkin. Looking for Lorcher underneath and turned over. Weischer over to Grady, now to the corner. Studer driving, kicks out to the corner. Hayes, they move it around. O'Grady for three. That one's going to miss. Tipped, and Holthouse grabs the rebound. Holthouse slows it up. Now to Ganstrom. She'll look at the three. Now she'll drive. Up with a shot and fouled by Hayes. Zoe Hayes will pick up number 2. Her second personal, second team. Ganstrom's free throw, good. Ganstrom shooting 2. Second free throw, that one will miss, and a rebound goes to Sophie Jewell. Weischer. Out of Jewell. Sophie Jewell into the middle and turned over. Henry. Lorcher. Back to Henry. Skip it over to Ganstrom. Now back to Henry. Lorcher with the ball. Skip it to Ganstrom. Lorcher with the ball. Henry. The Lorcher to Ganstrom. Holthouse looking to cut down underneath and stopped, and then Ganstrom would have made the pass. That goes out of bounds. There you go, Grady with the ball. The free throw line poked out by Honeyman. Holthouse now to Ganstrom. Man defense from the Lady Cyclones. They find Holthouse cutting the glass, lost her defender, puts it in for 2. 12 points for Holthouse. 4 minutes to go here till half. Studer, cross half court, finds Jewel open underneath. They're going to get a foul on Henry as Jewel was going up to shoot 2. She'll shoot 2 now. Mackenzie Henry picks up her first personal, 3rd team. And Jewel missing the first one. Second free throw, that one's good. Quickly up the floor, passing the ball, they find Larkin underneath for the easy 2. Another foul against Nemaha Central. This one charged to Taryn Ganstrom, be her first personal, 4th team. Weisher will come out. Hayes will check in for her. Studer to Ewing, down to Jewel, kicks out to the corner. Shot up, blocked by Holthouse. Ganstrom with the ball, then lost it, and then will get tied up by Hayes. Ganstrom with the ball, finding Henry. .320 and counting. Bring it to the near side. Henry off to Holthouse. Holthouse nearly going to the backcourt with it. Probably could have allowed it to go there and then picked it up because it was deflected by Ewing. They're going to call an offensive foul on Taryn Ganstrom. Be her second. 15. .305 to go in the second. Nia Ewing ahead to Studer. Studer needed some help, finds Hayes. Now to Ewing. Now they're going to get Honeyman with a foul. Callie Honeyman picks up her second. 6th team foul on the Thunder. Under 3 to go here in the second quarter. 20-15. Nemaha Central leading by 20-5. 15-point lead. And there is a 5-second call to turn the ball back over to Nemaha Central. Honeyman comes out. So on the floor for Nemaha Central, we have Addie Holthouse, Mackenzie Henry, Ella Larkin, Cassidy Rethman, and Maddie Lorcher. Holthouse will drive. Baseline jumper, good. Pass ahead. Abby O'Grady tracks it down. Now to the low post. And a jump ball call is Larkin. And Cadence Brune tie it up. Now we have a timeout call with 2:32 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
2:32, second quarter. Riverside with the ball coming out of their second called timeout of the game. They took both 30s. And there's a steal on the inbound. Now they're going to get a foul on Zoe Hayes. Hayes will pick up number 3. Third personal on Zoe Hayes. All 3 fouls called in the game against Riverside have gone to Zoe Hayes. Holthouse with the ball, off to Larkin. Holthouse drives. Foul before the shot. This foul goes to Haley Studer, be her first. 4th team. Weischer will check back in. Henry. Guarded by Studer. Lorcher. Back to Henry. Henry drives, kicks back, skips it over to Holthouse. Holthouse going to get called for the travel. Studer to Brune, now out to Weischer. Back to Studer. Find Brune underneath. Kicks it out to Ewing, to the shot for 2, missed. Miller with the rebound, puts it up, misses. Brune with the rebound, misses, and now Rethman pulls it down. Gets it off to Henry, but through her hands and out of bounds. Good defensive pressure from Riverside, forcing a turnover to get the ball back. Weischer in the lane. They're going to call her for a travel. Larkin to Lorcher to Henry near side. They missed the opportunity to get it to Larkin underneath. Now we're going to have a foul, an offensive foul on Maddie Lorcher. Her first, 7th team foul by the Thunder. Just under a minute to go here in the first half. Brune, tip ball right into the hands of Holthouse. She'll push it up the floor. Lorcher for 3. That one's going to miss. Rethman with a nice rebound and put back. 4-2. 24-5. O'Grady finds Ewing. Now to Miller. Up with a shot for 2. Missed. Holthouse pulls down the rebound. Looking for Weischer. Off Weischer, out of bounds. Into Holthouse. Lane kicks out to Henry. Now to Holthouse. Back to Henry. 10 seconds. Larkin. Maddie Lorcher. Holthouse. 3 seconds. Holthouse. The shot for 3 missed. Rebound put back is no good. Not off in time from Larkin. That's the end of the first half. 24-5. Nemaha Central leading the Cyclones. Take a break, recognize our sponsors for SCTV. Be back with some halftime stats. Start second half.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're about a little over a minute away from the start of the second half. Nemaha Central Lady Thunder leading the Lady Cyclones 24-5 here after the first half of play. Scoring in the game, we have Taylor Weischer with 2 points. Sophie Jewell with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and Morgan Miller with 2 points. For Nemaha Central, Mackenzie Henry has 3 points, a 3-ball in the first quarter. Taryn Ganstrom with 3, a field goal, and 1 of 2 in the second quarter. Ella Larkin with 2 points in the second quarter. Addie Holthouse had 10 points in the first quarter, 8 of them within the first 3 minutes. She has 14 points in the game so far, and 2 points for Cassidy Rethman. Fouls for Riverside, only 2 players with fouls, but Zoe Hayes has 3 fouls, and Haley Studer with 1. And for Nemaha Central, Taryn Ganstrom with 2, along with Callie Honeyman, and then Mackenzie Henry, Maddie Lorcher, and Addie Holthouse with 1 foul each. Thunder will have the ball to start the second half. Ganstrom over to Holthouse. Holthouse. They're going to call a foul on who? Weischer. Going to call a foul on Taylor Weischer. It'll be her first team. Kind of a late call. Holthouse with the ball. Henry, an open three near the top of the key. That one's short. Weischer picks up the ball. We're headed the other way. O'Grady, Megan O'Grady. Down to Tanaya Ewing. Across the baseline. Henry, nice steal. Bounce passes back to Larkin. Larkin down the floor. Ganstrom in the wing for three. Front iron misses. Let's see what they call here. Fouls on number 13. That's Megan O'Grady. She picks up her first. Second team. Henry into Larkin. Back to Henry in the corner. To Larkin. Over to Ganstrom. Henry. Hand off to Ganstrom. And call for the travel as Weischer came across the lane to pick up Ganstrom. She travels with it, turns it over. Weischer, a sophomore for Riverside. Now we have a foul on number 5. A hold on Nemaha Central's Taryn Ganstrom. She picks up foul number 3. We get it into Studer. Tip ball. Taken away. Now taken back. Tanaya Ewing, the free throw line. Off to Hayes. Weischer in the corner. Drives. Tries to come up underneath. Lost it, and Holthouse taken away. Head to Ganstrom. The ball would have outletted a little quicker. They'd had a nice fast break with Reffman open down the floor. Holthouse will drive with it. Skip pass to Larkin, near side. Hands off to Reffman. Henry. Ganstrom. Back to Henry. Henry to Holthouse. 6 minutes, third quarter. Reffman. There's Holthouse open underneath, but Holthouse gets Weischer in the air, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound Studer. Studer sprinting up the floor, finds O'Grady coming back. Now she's double teamed, kicks out to Ewing, now to Hayes. Studer. Off to Weischer. Weischer to Hayes, now to the corner. Studer for 3. Good for Haley Studer. Their first three-pointer of the game. First field goal of the second half by either team. Ganstrom off to Henry. Henry with the ball, back to Ganstrom on the wing. Holthouse to Henry. Larkin top the key, down the lane, up with a shot, and blocked and taken away by Weischer. They give it off to Studer, now they skip it over to Ewing. Lost our feet again. Apologize for the 14 go here. Third quarter.
Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Got our feedback. Apologize for that. We've been having some difficulties with this here the last several games. Not sure the exact reason why it's doing it. Honeyman with the ball. Now to Larkin. Over to Holthouse, far wing. Henry, top the key. Thunder have changed their offense. Honeyman. And a steal by Studer. Studer, the length of the floor, fouled, she'll shoot 2. Fouls on Mackenzie Henry, her second. Second team. First free throws tonight for Haley Studer. First one's good. (24-12). Second free throw from Studer is good. The Cyclones have scored 8 straight points here in the third quarter. Nemaha Central yet to get on the board with any points in this half. Off to Holthouse. Honeyman. Down low to Garrity. Up with a shot. Blocked. They call foul on Honeyman. Her third team foul. Now they're going to get it. Holthouse with a foul. Her second. Nemaha Central not playing very good here in this third quarter at all. Riverside appears to be beating them up and down the floor. Defensively into the middle of the lane. Tip ball picked up by Hayes. Now to Studer. Ewing down low to Weischer. Kicks back out. They're going to call a foul underneath on Garrity. Reagan Garrity called for her first personal, 5th team foul on Nemaha Central. They get it into Weischer, in the lane, shot up, misses. Tip ball goes out to Nemaha Central. I say is off Jewel. Ganstrom comes back in. She'll be playing with 3 fouls. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ganstrom, there should be a foul there on Tanaya Ewing. Her first, third team. Ganstrom into Henry. Now off to Ganstrom. Over to Holthouse. Holthouse will drive. Up with a shot. Again blocked by Weischer. And now they're going to get Larkin for a foul. Trying to take it away. Ella Larkin picks up her first. 6th team foul. So granted, Weischer is tall and can block shots, but I don't know that she's getting all of them cleanly. Studer up the near sideline. Weischer from the corner of the free throw line. That one's good. Taylor Weischer with her second field goal of the game. The Cyclones pulled within a single digits. Larkin back out to Ganstrom. Henry looking to pass down to Garrity. They get it over the top of Weischer, and Garrity in for 2. The first field goal for Nemaha Central in the half. And now they're going to call a turnover on Riverside as they took the inbound pass and then passed right back to Tanaya Ewing, who passed it in and out of bounds, but she didn't establish herself in the field of play. There's a ball down to Holthouse. Nice pass up and in for two. Holthouse for first field goal of the half. Ewing sews it up. Well, that's a quick call as well. They're going to call that on, I believe, Patty Holthouse. It is, and that'd be her third personal. 7th team foul puts Ewing on the line. Tania Ewing will shoot a 1-on-1. Gets the first one, she'll get another. Second free throw, that one misses, tipped out. Henry with the rebound, now they're going to get Ewing with the foul. Ewing picks up her second, 4th team foul. Into Ganstrom. Ganstrom up the floor, off to Larkin. Back to Ganstrom. She'll bring it out high. Poked away again. Ganstrom, loose ball on the floor. She picks it up. Now we have a timeout called by Haddon Hilton to keep possession as it was getting a little out of control. Minute 28 to go here in the third. 28-16, Nemaha Central. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Recognize a few more sponsors. We have Community National Bank, Nemaha Valley Motors, Saints Peter and Paul Church, Water Conditioning of Seneca, and Mitchell Appliance. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us. The Thunder will inbound on the far sideline. Get it into Henry. Henry now off to Ganstrom. Ganstrom brings it to Holthouse, near side. Holthouse picks up her dribble, now to Henry. Off to Larkin. Garrity with the ball. Henry. Now to Larkin. Holthouse. Thought maybe there could have been a travel call. Holthouse drives and loses it out of bounds. 55.2 on the clock. Honeyman will head in. Holthouse will come out of the game. Megan O'Grady gets it into Studer. Back to O'Grady. Cross half court. Tries to dribble out. Poked out by Nemaha Central. Get it into Ewing, now to Studer. Back to Ewing. Ewing gets it over to O'Grady. 33 seconds, now to Studer. Grady. High post, Weischer back out to Ewing. Looking to hand it off, stolen away. Henry down the floor. Tries to pass it off and blocked and taken away by Weischer. To Studer, now to Ewing. 10 seconds, down low. Sophie Jewell stolen away by Larkin. Now off to Ganstrom, she'll push it up the floor. Now to Garrity, up with a shot for two, missed. Knocked out of bounds, that's the end of the third quarter. And the Cyclones outscoring Nemaha Central here in the third. The Thunder lead at 12, 28-16. We'll be back with the final 8.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal House.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize some more sponsors for our station. We have Crestview Manor, First Heritage Bank, Ag Partners Co-op, New Hope Baptist Church, and United Methodist Church. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping us bring programming to the community. Cyclones outscored the Thunder 11-4 here in the third quarter. The pair of three-pointers, another field goal, and was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Well, Central only getting a couple field goals here in the later half of the third quarter. Leading by 12. Not a good third quarter for Nemaha Central. Had 7 fouls called on them, cost a couple timeouts. Cyclones playing better. So Nemaha Central. Try to pass it to Weischer, overthrew her into the hands of Garrity. Ganstrom across half court. Ganstrom drives, layup, good for Taryn Ganstrom. Weischer down the floor, looking to find Grady and tipped away by Ganstrom out of bounds. Nemaha Central defeated Riverside 38-22 back on the 11th of January on the Thunder home court. They hand it into Studer to the corner, shot up, blocked. Larkin with the ball, she'll slow it up. Now over to Ganstrom, cross half court. Ganstrom driving, takes it all the way back out high. Off to Larkin. Larkin needing some help, finds Henry. Now back to Larkin on the wing. Garrity hands off Henry. Skip pass over to Ganstrom. Now down low, Larkin out high. Honeyman on the floor along with Henry. Ganstrom, Garrity, and Larkin. There's Ganstrom underneath, cutting underneath, and a shot. Good for 2. Thunder 32, Riverside Sykes 16, and a turnover back to Nemaha Central. Ganstrom will drive into the lane, left-handed layup, that one misses. Weischer pulls down the rebound. Studer up the floor, finds Grady for 3, good. For Megan O'Grady, back another three-pointer for her. (32-18). Saying it was a 2, not a 3, and there's a field goal. Who made that one? Garrity with the field goal. And there is a jump ball call. Larkin tying it up with Jewell. Possession arrow pointing to Nemaha Central, 34-18. They get it into Henry, off to Honeyman across half court. Now back to Henry. Holthouse. Lorcher to Henry. Holthouse. Goes down the lane, kicks off, Honeyman baseline jumper, in and out missed, tip ball. They're gonna call a foul on Nemaha Central. Ella Larkin called for her second personal, it'll be the 8th team foul. Cyclones will shoot free throws, shoot a 1-on-1 here. is Cadence Bruin on the line. Free throw's good. Second free throw, got it as well. Cyclos shooting 6 of 8 from the free throw line in this game. Holthouse. I have a timeout call by Hilton. It'll be a 30-second timeout. It's getting close to a 5-second defensive call. 5:04 to go here in the fourth. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, the pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
The win tonight, Nemaha Central Lady Thunder will finish at least with a tie for first in the Big 7 League with Hiawatha. Hiawatha was supposed to play tonight. Their game got postponed due to school closure for the day for weather. So they'll play their game on Thursday night. They're playing Sabetha. Pass down low, looking for Holthouse, tipped away by Hayes and stolen. There's off to Weischer. Hayes, top the key for 3, good. That's the third three-pointer of the game for Riverside. 34-23, 11-point lead for Nemaha Central. Tip ball into the backcourt. Ganstrom gathers it in. She'll bring it across half court, drives, goes back out to the corner. Off to Holthouse, back to Ganstrom. She'll try a 3 from the corner. Front iron missed. Rebound goes to Hayes. Let's pass it off to Studer. Hayes down the lane. That'll be an offensive call. Larkin hitting the floor. Back of her head hit the floor. Studer will be called for her second personal. Be the 5th team. I believe, do we have a timeout call? If there's no timeout call, the players need to come back to the floor. Garrity will check in for her. So they'll inbound, down low. Nemaha Central will have the ball. The offensive foul by Studer. Lorcher into Henry. Now off to Ganstrom. Now over to Lorcher, far wing. Now to Ganstrom. Garrity, high post. Henry. Now to Ganstrom. Ganstrom kicks back. Holthouse to Lorcher. Holthouse will drive all the way to the glass. Shot up and missed. Rebound tipped out by Weischer. Goes out of bounds. Just yet to Nemaha Central. Garrity, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Garrity, hands off. Ganstrom, down the lane. Try to pass it down low, and Tanaya Ewing with the steal. Ewing all the way with a layup miss. Tipped out by Holthouse into the hands of Henry. Pass it off to Ganstrom. She'll slow it up, give it back to Henry. Now head to Lorcher. 3 minutes to play. Holthouse to Ganstrom. Ganstrom will drive, splits defenders, a layup, and a foul. Ganstrom will shoot 2. Foul will be charged to number 10, Cadence Brune, her first. This will be 6th team. Ganstrom's first free throw misses. Brune and Weischer come out. Second free throw from Ganstrom, that misses as well. Sophie Jewell with the rebound, off to O'Grady. Double teamed. And a timeout call. And it goes back. A timeout by Riverside. 2:39 to go in this fourth quarter. Full timeout. We'll be back.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
So the win tonight, Nemaha Central will remain tied for first in the league with Hiawatha at a minimum. So they will have a league title, a 5th straight, their share of it. And then they will head into sub-state play. They'll play on Tuesday, the 1st of March. That game will be in Seneca, and they will likely play either Marysville or Sabetha. The Thunder will probably be a number 3 seed, definitely a 3 seed with a win. Probably still a 3 seed even with a loss in sub-state. But it'll probably depend on who they play with that win or loss. If they play Marysville or sub-state in the sub-state opening round. Pass down low to Jewell. Sophie Jewell up with a shot blocked by Garrity and taken away. Off to Henry. Henry dribbles out, passes ahead to Garrity. Now down low to Holthouse for 2. Addie Holthouse with 18 points. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the game. Grady lost it. Out of bounds. It says out off Ganstrom. 36-23, Nemaha Central with exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. O'Grady in the lane. Kicks back off to Jewell. Now over to Hayes. Hayes will try a 3. Back iron missed. Rebound Ewing. Nice pass underneath. Sophie Jewell with a shot. Couldn't get it to fall. Honeyman with the rebound. Gets it out to Henry. Now to Holthouse. Holthouse down the lane. Fouled by Hayes. Zoe Hayes will pick up her 4th personal. 7th team foul. Holthouse will shoot 2. Free throws good from Holthouse. Henry comes out of the game. Second free throw, that one missed. Weischer with the rebound. Haley Wirtz on the floor in place of Henry. Studer lost it. It was poked away by Ganstrom, and now a jump ball call. It'll stay with Riverside. Get it into Hayes. Try to pass off to Ewing. Stripped away by Ganstrom. Ganstrom Down the floor, passes off to Honeyman. She's able to come back with the ball. Garrity over to Ganstrom in the corner. She'll try a three. Good for Taryn Ganstrom. It's the second three-pointer of the game for Nemaha Central. 40-23. O'Grady. Hayes in the middle to Weischer, up with a shot. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central. Fouls on number 15, Addie Holthouse, her fourth personal. 9th team foul. Weischer will shoot 2. She has 4 points in the game. Free throw is good. Weischer only being a sophomore, along with Haley Studer that runs the point for the Cyclones. A couple good ball players. We'll see them definitely the next 2 years after this. Nice to see how they develop as players. Weischer hitting the second free throw. She's got 6 in the game. Weischer with only 6 points. Certainly she can, with development, she'll be a bigger scoring threat, using her height, defensive abilities, and playing over the top of everyone. There's a hold on Studer. Ellie Ruski was into the game, along with Julie Rottinghouse, Marley Lutz, and Maggie Cook. Studer picks up her third, 8th team foul. So Ruski will shoot a 1-1. Missed the free throw. Grady still with the ball, stripped away by Rottinghouse. Julie Rottinghouse with it, needs some help. Now they're going to get a foul on Studer. Studer or Hayes. Studer's going to pick up the foul. Will be her 4th personal. 9th team foul sends Rottinghouse to the free throw line to shoot a 1-1. Thunder only 4 of 9 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw good from Rottinghouse. She'll shoot another. Second throw, Rottinghouse short into the rebound, and the rebound by Weischer. Studer back to Hayes. She'll try a 3, top the key, front iron, missed. Tip ball picked up by O'Grady. Shot up underneath. They're going to call a foul and count it for Megan O'Grady. Fouls charged to Marley Lutz, her first. That'll be the 10th team foul. Free throw is good. Rottinghouse, 14 seconds. Another foul committed by Hayes. Is that Hayes's? That'll be her 5th. Zoe Hayes picks up her 5th personal, fouling out of the game. Going in is number 23, Lily Jewell. Second free throw, or free throw from Rottinghouse, missed. Second free throw, that one goes through. Ten seconds. Ewing drives, layup, good for Shania Ewing. Poked out by Riverside, 3.3 on the clock. Nemaha Central will pick up the win here tonight. They will definitely have at least a share of the Big 7 league title. They get it into Cook, she'll hold it, and time expires. That's the end of the ball game. Nemaha Central picking up the win, 42-30 over the Riverside Cyclones. It wasn't, Cyclones didn't let them have it easily in the second half. Nemaha Central, after a poor showing in the third quarter, only 4 points, they put up 14 in the fourth. to get the win. 42-30. The Lady Thunder go to 15-5 overall. 11-3 in league play. They should have a tie. They'll be tied at least for the Big 7 league title. And they will play either Marysville or Sabetha on Tuesday night in Seneca on the March 1st in sub-state action. The opening round of sub-state play on the 1st of March. Up next will be the boys' game. Actually, we'll go back here, get through the book quick. Haley Studer finishes the game with 5 points, a 3-ball, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the third quarter where she got all her points. Tanaya Ewing finishes with 3 points. She was 1 of 2 free throw shooting. Cadence Bruin with 2 points, 2 of 2 at the line. Zoe Hayes hit a 3-ball in the fourth quarter. Megan O'Grady with all 8 of her points coming in the second half. A 3-ball in the third quarter, a pair of field goals, and 1 of 1 at the line in the fourth. Let's see, Taylor Weischer with 6 points in the game, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Sophie Jewell with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, along with Morgan Miller, 2 points for her field goal in the first quarter. For Nemaha Central, Julie Roninghouse with 2 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Mackenzie Henry finished the game with 3 points, a 3-ball in the first quarter. Taryn Ganstrom with 10 points on the evening and was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. A pair of 1 3-pointer in the fourth quarter is what she had there. Ella Larkin with 2 points coming in the second quarter. Addie Holthouse with 19 points in the game. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Cassidy Rethman with 2 points and Reagan Garrity with 4. Looking to see if let's see if Ella Larkin's down there. Okay, she's in there with taking her picture with the rest of the team. I think she is. Yes, I see her. She looks good. After whacking her head on the floor there in the second half, she looks okay. Good for that. She'll get a week break until they'll play again on next Tuesday. I'm Mike Stahlbommer calling the game for Bill Ostrauss on the camera. Caleb Ridenauer with production work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.